Property Profile, brought to you by the Nova Group. Well, there's no doubt that these days Pattaya is home to some fabulous places to stay, and this is one of the newest. In fact, tonight I'm at the official grand opening of the Nova Platinum, another jewel in the Nova property crown. The Nova Platinum was once a bowling alley on Pattaya's Second Road. Today it's a classy hotel with a brand new garden, pool area and executive wing. The grand opening coincided with Chinese New Year and the Nova Group was ready to make a splash. Joining Nova Group founder Rony Fineman as special guest was his business partner and friend, Dr. Harilela, a man regarded as a legend in Hong Kong. Dr. Harilela has lived the ultimate rags to riches story, growing up from a street vendor and tailor to become the richest Indian in Hong Kong and the head of a business empire that spread across the globe. Well, Rony, congratulations on a new property, and I guess I should have to say Happy New Year, Happy Chinese New Year as well.
Thank you very much. Yes, this is the last phase of Nova Platinum Hotel, which brings us to 270 million. Sorry, 270 rooms.
270 million would be very nice too.
Actually, that's cost as well, but anyway, so 270 rooms, and we are actually launching the new wing today, and this party is two celebrations. It's the new wing and also the completion of the total project, which took us 4 years to complete.
Now you're standing next to, I guess, a very long-term friend and a colleague, partner and so on, Mr. Harilela, and welcome to Pattaya. And I guess you're here tonight to help Rony celebrate the launch of another jewel in the crown.
Thank you. Yeah, I came especially for this occasion, and you know, these are our dreams. The hotel, long-term investment, but it's always something to look forward to. It's something that you got to have in your blood, the hotelier. I'm a hotelier since 1962 or 61. And I know how important it is, what it brings to the country, the glamour of all over the world people. And the horse first or cart first. A lot of people go to places and say, well, I don't see any tourists, no need to put a hotel, but the exactly way is you put something, people come. And I think Pattaya has a very different flavor than any other part of the world. Phuket is beautiful, Bangkok is beautiful, but I think this has something that have attracted me for a long time.
We've all heard Mr. Hariyela's story of rags to riches, beginning, I guess, in the tailor business and now becoming involved in many industries. What have you learned from him?
Well, first of all, I want to say that my biggest privilege in the business is to join Dr. Hari and Harilela Group as partners. And I think that I've learned a lot. I've learned many things. You know, on many occasions I need advice, and I always call or meet Dr. Hari and ask him. And he always gives me the answers, you know.
And advice is always free, isn't it?
Yes, it's free, and you know what? Now I can look 3-4 years backwards. I can say that the advice he gave me is actually works. So it's actually good advice. So yeah, I'm very proud. And yes, we are a group that we are hands-on, and we like to be involved in every aspect of you know, hotel design. Yes, of course, now we are too big not to have designers. We do, but we take their design and we make it ours, you know. And I think this is what Dr. Hari was talking about. And yes, I'm very happy of the results. And you know, Dr. Hari is obviously my biggest partner, and I'm happy to be partners.
Now, one of the things I read in an interview that was done with you some years ago was that you said one of the most important messages you gave to your children was always to maintain your reputation. And would you agree, Rony, that reputation is everything in business?
I think reputation is very important. Obviously, you know, doing business, you'll always end up with some kind of enemies.
Sure.
But if you're true to yourself, true to your family, true to your friends, you've got a much better chance of succeeding. So yes, I have to agree with that.
Yes.
You see, the honesty and integrity of any company brings a strong foundation for the future generation. And this future generation we must look up to. And a lot of people say to me, well, you have become very successful and your family has lost so much money. I say, no, it's experience they gain. It's better they do a few failures to realize this is not easy task to go climbing. But so I think the first thing, integrity, honesty, not for yourself, but for your children, so you have a very strong foundation to build up.
Well, here we are tonight. It's Chinese New Year. Everyone's celebrating, I guess, in Hong Kong, in your hometown. Any special message between the two of you for those out there looking for a good New Year, looking to succeed in the year ahead? What would your New Year message be?
Peace in the world. That's my prime objective. And, you know, there should be no distinction between, you know, different nations. They should be united as brotherhood. And that's the best wishes.
It's a very nice one. Peace in the world. And Ronnie, what's yours?
I have to agree with that. Obviously, I'm half Israeli, and we don't have a lot of peace there, and we see what's happening now in Egypt and a few. Peace, yeah. That's, I think, the best wish we could ask for.
Well, tonight we've got peace in Pattaya and lots of joy too. So thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
The Nova Platinum is managed by ONYX-Hospitality Group, which is also the name behind Thailand's Amari Hotels. Well, joining me now is Peter Hanley, who's CEO of the ONYX-Hospitality Group, formerly known, I guess, as Amari, which most people are familiar with here in Thailand, but as ONYX, what does it all mean? What's happening?
Well, ONYX is really Amari, as everyone knows. Amari's, as everyone knows, I think, a privately held Thai company, been in business for about 40 years. Yes. But about this time last year, we launched, as part of our plan for growth, 2 new brands to focus on the luxury segment we called Saffron, and then the 3-star segment we call Ozo. And so therefore we thought, well, if we have a management company called Amari Hotels and Resorts running a Saffron or an Ozo, it would confuse the trade or the press or yourselves and stuff. So we created this new brand called ONYX-Hospitality Group, which has in it, it's a sort of B2B brand, if you like, which has in it now in its portfolio 3 B2C brands, which are Saffron, which deals with a luxury brand, Ozo, which deals with a 3-star brand, and then our core brand of Amari, which everyone knows and loves, and is our core brand in that 4-star segment. So it's no change in terms of who we are, it's just a kind of rebranding, so it makes it clear as to what we offer to the trade and to the public.
Now, you're here tonight, obviously, with Nova Platinum because you have an association with Nova. Right. So can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing with Nova here in Pattaya?
Yes, I mean, a very important part of our portfolio. I mean, that's why we called ourselves deliberately ONYX-Hospitality Group, because we can provide lodging experiences in different segments. So we have these 3 brands, which are our brands, and we operate hotels with those brands. But we're also quite happy to operate hotels with not branded with one of our brands, like Nova, who want to keep their own brand, for instance, but we want our services for management. And so we have actually 3 hotels with Nova. One is actually branded Amari, called Amari Nova Suites here in Pattaya. But then here, this one, the Nova Platinum and Nova Gold. And Nova Platinum tonight is a wonderful moment for us, because this has grown from a little 70-room property to a 270-room property, now a very substantial property. So important relationship for us, and we're very honoured to be part of it.
I mean, what do you think that ONYX brings to management of a property that's unique or special?
I think part of it is we've been around a long time. We know the markets. We know the markets that are coming to this hotel. We've been in them such a long time. We have the relationship necessary to bring people to this hotel. Whether it's branded as Amari or not is kind of, in some degree, immaterial. We have the right contacts, if you like. So that's one thing. Secondly, I think we are still a small, we're a Thai company, and so I think that relationship that is so important between the owners, Rony Fineman here, Dr. Harilela, and ourselves, on a personal level is very important, and so we like to think that we are therefore responsive and personable and easy to do business with. And I think that kind of makes the difference between ourselves and others, perhaps.
We were talking earlier that it's a very small world in the hospitality business, and the fact that you've had an association with Dr. Hariela before in Hong Kong, and is it good to be working back again with familiar faces?
Oh, yeah, wonderful. It's been very nice. I've enjoyed tonight very well. I haven't seen Dr. Harry for a while, actually. So I've been amazed, actually, that whereas I've aged, I can see when my hair's got grey, he seems to be the same, and certainly Padma as well. But no, it's nice, and that's the great thing about the hotel business. It is a people business, and it's something that we really try to remember all the time. And because it's a people business, you know, people tend to be nice and to each other, and so you can see this. Although it's the world's largest industry, the hospitality industry, travel industry, you know, there's still a very small community, and so it's nice to be back working with Dr. Harry.
Now, I have one last question. Obviously, tonight is the Chinese New Year. We're entering the year of the rabbit.
Yeah.
Do you have a special Chinese New Year message that you'd like to give for the year ahead?
Well, I think for this property, I'm sure the year of the rabbit will bring all the success that it deserves. And I think for everyone in Thailand, we're all feeling quite optimistic for the year of the rabbit. And I think for all of us here, I hope that it proves to be the successful year that all of us hope it will be.
We all hope that. Thank you very much, Peter.
Good.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much.
Well, there you go. So on this night, both a new year and a new hotel was celebrated by friends and colleagues. When it comes to the Nova Group, it seems not even the sky is the limit.
And yes, please prepare your
Property Profile, brought to you by the Nova Group.